Alright guys, so I just want to make you aware of something here. It's probably a good time to get into the markets, and we're looking at the daily candles right now, and we can see right here, if we zoom in on this, we are almost at the the oversold section. So every time it comes down to this mark here, we go up. Sometimes we don't make it all the way down, but we get close enough and then we go up. But when we get to the very bottom, we always go up, right? We always hit that bottom and then we go up to the top. Hit the bottom, bounce, go up to the top. Hit the bottom, bounce, go up to the top. Hit the bottom, bounce. This time we didn't make it to the top, but we made it to there. Hit the bottom, up to the top. And we're just barely, and I mean barely, away from hitting the absolute bottom once again. So if we just put that right there, we can see that it hits pretty much all of the different spots all the way back in time. But I also want to look at the weekly, and on the weekly you can see we've already hit the bottom and we've actually started to work our way back up toward the top. So we're oversold on the weekly, oversold on the daily, and then when we get to the monthly, we can see that we're right in here, which is, we've had this happen before. We get down to about here and then we take back off. We could go all the way down and hit our alert here, which is the very, very bottom. It is possible. For that to happen, we're going to need another month of downtrend, so we're hoping that's not the case. But what I'm trying to show you guys is that the daily's at the oversold, the weekly's oversold, and the monthly is at a good point where it can actually take a turn and head back up toward the top, which would take a several month run upwards unless we run up very quickly. Now, BTC is the one that controls the entire market, right? As far as crypto is concerned. So basically, whatever BTC does, going up or going down, determines what all the other cryptocurrencies are going to be doing, right? At least for now. That may be subject to change in due time. We'll have to see what happens with USDT or Tether and other things that will be taking place over time. But for now, we know that BTC determines what all of the other cryptocurrencies are going to be doing. So this is not financial advice, but I would highly suggest that you take advantage of where we are. Monthly, yes, we can continue down some more. It would take another month or two to actually get us down there unless, we had some liquidation events that really kicked us down. And we can see right here that really, based on this chart, we could come down as far as basically 67,000. Will that happen? I don't know. I know right now the markets are panicking and freaking out over the tariffs, but basically people don't understand tariffs. If they did, they wouldn't be freaking out over these tariffs. But since they are freaking out over the tariffs, it is an opportunity for all the markets to hit the bottom, oversold territory, and get going. As far as fear and greed, we are in fear. We are not in extreme fear, which extreme fear is always buying opportunity. Whereas extreme greed is selling, get out. Get out. Start working. DCA your way out of it if you're in extreme greed. So we are in fear, which is a buying opportunity. Extreme fear is an extraordinary buying opportunity. So, which we were last month. We were all the way down at 20. But again, guys, I'm just trying to show you that you are sitting in an opportunity here where, yes, we could go down some more, but even if we do go down, you just got to hold your position for a month or two, and then we take off. But weekly, we've already started a upwards trend, as we can see here. We'll just bring this in closer, so we can see that we are starting the upward trend. It is bouncing against the average right here. It's trying to cross back over the average and come down. But we've already started an uptrend. We've already hit the bottom most oversold section. And then on the daily, we are just sitting just a little bit away from hitting absolute bottom. Now, there are times you can see we hit bottom there and went up. You can see here where we went about 2 days in a row on that bottom. But what we need to look at here is the monthly, and we can see that right now we've got 10 hours to close this month, and that's going to determine where this is, where this is going to close at. But again, if you go back over here, you can see that this is the general area where sometimes we do bounce, right? We do hit that general area there and then bounce. So it's up to you what you do, guys. I would invest in the ISO 2022 tokens myself. That's where I'm focusing. I believe utility is what's going to become important as things unfold. So that's where my focus is. But again, up to you what you do. I am just trying to make you aware that our daily is down at the bottom, our weekly is down at the bottom. Both are in oversold territory, and our monthly is sitting in a point or a place where it could turn around and start to head up, or it could continue down for another month. But if it's going to continue down for another month on the monthly, we are going to have up days within that month. So you could get in now, take some profits when we go up, and then allow this thing to go on down. But I see this as an opportunity. This is a very rare situation where you have both your daily and your weekly all the way down at the bottom oversold, and your monthly in a place where it sometimes turn around and heads back up. So God bless you all. Peace be with you all. We'll catch you guys in the next video.